Hey, how y'all doing? This is part two of how do you know when a man just wants sex? Part two, how do you know when a man just wants sex? Those of you watching this video and you haven't seen part one of how do you know when a man just wants sex, I'm encouraging you to go on my page and look at that so you can get an understanding of what I'm talking about in this video right here. By me having a lot of female friends, and by me talking to females, and it came to me that the average woman don't just want sex. The majority of women, they want companionship, they want a relationship, they want to feel loved, they want to feel special. They look for Mr. Right. They look for somebody that they can get to know and have fun and date and get serious and possibly get married. Because that's the way God made y'all. See, I understand that sex is a physical need, and see, women can't get satisfied with just sex. You have to fulfill their emotional need. Matter of fact, their emotional need is more important than their physical need. The affectionate, the holding, and the baby, I love you, talking to them, saying the right things to them. They need that pretty much more than they need sex. Men are different. Men, we are physical. We can just have sex and be satisfied. You don't have to, deal with our emotional need, because we not that emotional. You see what I'm trying to say? And I talk to a lot of men friends, co-workers, and they just want sex. You see what I'm trying to say? Just Friday, I picked one of my co-workers up for work, and we had the same conversation, and he ain't ready for marriage. He ain't ready to settle down. And I got another co-worker, say his girlfriend gave him a 2-year ultimatum. And I said to myself, really? You gonna sit here let this man string you along for 2 years? Sweetheart, if you gotta wait 2 years for him to marry you, he don't love you. Because if he really love you and he really want you, you won't have to give him no 2-year ultimatum. He will come to you and ask you to marry him. You see what I'm trying to say? Ladies, don't never let no man waste your time like that right there. You got to force a man to marry you. Really? Don't do it. Because if you got to force a man to marry you, he don't want to be with you. You see what I'm trying to say? And see, these are the things you need to look for when it comes down to a man just want to have sex. Number one, when he said to you, y'all first start talking, talking on the phone, and he said to you that he not ready for a relationship, he just want to be friends. And see, what he really trying to say is he don't want to be in a relationship, but we can have sex. He wants you to be his booty partner. I'm just being real. That's what they call it. See what I'm trying to say? He don't want no relationship. Maybe he not ready to settle down. Maybe you not attractive enough for him to be in a relationship with. And so guys, they will just sleep with you if they don't want a relationship with you. If they don't see you attractive enough to call you they lady, they'll just sleep with you. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Number two, when you have to be the one that asks the man out. And see, for example, I told y'all on my first video, I've been living to this stop for a long time, but at least about 6 months. I know this certain chick there, and we just friends. Talk, how you doing? I'm good, blah, blah, blah. Never flirted with her, anything like that. A couple of weeks ago, the chick said, when you gonna start playing, and asked me out on a date. It's been 6 months now. Sweetheart, if I was interested in you, I would have been asked you out 6 months ago. You see what I'm trying to say? I would have been asked you out a long time. If I haven't asked you out that means I'm not interested. You see what I'm trying to say? That means I'm not interested. Because if I was interested in you, trust me, you would know it. And see, I just don't agree with a woman running behind a man. And I tell you the story of my other video about this chick I met. Didn't even know me. Maybe a week and a half, and you want me to move in with you and your kids. You see what I'm trying to say? Now thank God I'm a good man. I won't do nothing to hurt kids, but you don't know me like that. And see, she being selfish, thinking about her needs and not thinking about her kids. And see, guess who got hurt? Her kids. Whose fault is it? Her fault. Because I told her that I didn't want that. You see what I'm trying to say? When a man tell you he don't want that, don't force it on him. Don't sleep with him. And see, she had 2 daughters. And see, one of them was very friendly, easy to get along with. The other one was a little bit difficult at times. She kept her guards up. She didn't trust people too much. And see, I had to be real patient with her. And it took me a while to win her over. But the younger one, I won her over the first day. But it took me a while to win the older one over, because the type of child she was. All kids are different. She held her guard up. And see, and the mama told me that you the only one that can get her to laugh. The only man that I dated that she liked it. And see, it wasn't easy to win her daughter to like me. It took patience, because, it just the type of child she was. But she ended up eventually liking me. And see, now I didn't want this relationship. And see, now you got your kids involved, attached to me. Me and you ain't getting along because I'm not happy. You ain't happy. Now you ask me to leave. Now guess who hurt? The kids. Because of you being selfish. Worrying about your needs. And not worrying about your kids. You see what I'm trying to say? When you got kids, you can't just make decisions based upon you. You got to consider your kids. And see, at that time, I was the only father figure in their life. The other one, her father lived out of state somewhere. And the older one, she never seen her father. Now those kids got attached to me. Now me and the mama ain't together. Now guess what? They hurt. Because of the mama foolishness. You see what I'm trying to say? Because of the mama foolishness. Being selfish. Don't run behind no man. If a man, you got to ask a man to move in, be with me, you begging the man to do that, trust me, you're going to get hurt. And if you got kids, they're going to get hurt too. Number 3, when a man wants you to come over to his place all the time, or he don't even hardly know you, or he want to try to come on your place, try to find out where you live, chances are he just want to have sex. Why he want to get you to his place for? Or why he want to come to your place for? On the first date, he should be wanting to take you out somewhere. Meet him at a neutral site. Don't let him know where you stay on the first date. Get to know this man first. Meet him somewhere, at a parking lot at Walmart, I'm just saying, somewhere close by your place. He take you out, drop you off home. Ladies, another thing I want to say too. You control whether a man gonna respect you or not. If you walk a certain way and talk a certain way and act a certain way, a man gonna respect you. You put some demands on the man, tell him what you want, he gonna respect you. But some of y'all are weak. You're a weak woman. But you got to be a strong woman and let him know what your standards is and let him know what you want. And if he can't meet that, either he gonna get it right and give you what you want, or he gonna walk away for another brother to come along and be the right one for you and treat you like you're supposed to be treated. You see what I'm trying to say? You control whether a man respect you or not. All right? And then the last thing I just want to add is on to know when a man just wants sex. He always talking about sex. You can't have a conversation with him without him talking about sex. If you talk to somebody right now, every time you look around, you want to talk about sex, he let you know that's pretty much what he wants. That's all he thinking about. You should be able to sit down and have a decent conversation with a man most of the time without him bringing up sex. How big his thing is and all, how he doing this stuff. Nuh-uh. If that's all he talk about, trust me, that's all he want. Ladies, man, I'm just trying to encourage y'all. This from a man. I know what I'm talking about. I am a man. I just want y'all to be encouraged, man. Listen to what I'm telling you. These are the signs. Every time when you meet somebody, you always gonna see those signs, man. But you don't follow it. You all see these red flags. Stop. And sometimes you gotta say, hey, look, brother, no hard feelings, but you ain't the one for me. That's it. Tell him you ain't the one for me. Have a good life. God bless you. Amen, ladies. Peace out. I thank y'all for listening to this video. I really do appreciate y'all, man. God bless you. I love you.